Hello there. My name is Angela Goodrich, and I am the program coordinator here at Good Nursing and Medical Training. I'm the program coordinator for the EKG class, and I want to say welcome to the class. You have various teachers and assistants here at Good Nursing and Medical Training, but we do have your selected well-qualified teacher. Her name is Crystal Carithers, and she is a registered nurse who teaches the EKG class. Professor Crystal works with the CNA program, the phlebotomy program, as well as the EKG program. We also have two assistants in our school, and one deals primarily with onboarding the students, onboarding the students and helping with the paperwork and all that. And the other assistant works primarily with payments and also getting the paperwork and the clinical contracts in order. So we have quite a few staff members who will help you through your EKG class. We also have a selected proctor for NHA, and they will come in to help proctor your NHA's exams. Once more, welcome to Good Nursing and Medical Training EKG Certificate Program. In the program, which is a hybrid program, you will find that there is online content. Hybrid program means that some of the work will be presented online and some of the work will be presented in class. So basically, you will have all your reading to do online. You'll have your book at home. You will read. And on Mondays, you want to definitely get into your online class and do your testing. If you do not get it done on Mondays or Tuesdays, you want to absolutely get your testing done for the specific chapters of the week done during the week before you come to class. So you'll read your chapter and then you'll have the test. Read your chapters, then you will have your test. And when you come into class, we will take some time to go over what you were supposed to have read. We will not read the chapter for you. We will go over the highlights, we will point out what's important, and we will get you going and make sure that you have passed your test. That's what we do for the hybrid portion. And then you'll come into class for the labs class. You'll come into class, we'll go over the labs, we'll go over what you need to know, what you'll be able to do as a EKG technician. We will show you how to do those skills and you will do them accordingly. Every week, you will have specific labs for the week. And that's very well pointed out in your online class. So you'll know week 1 what labs you're going to be doing for your EKG. You will know what labs you're doing for your week 2 EKG. You will know what reading is to be done because that's going to be in the online class. And that goes on for week 1 through week 4, week 5, week 6. So we have all these weeks of classes and labs, okay? We'll also set aside some time if you have to go out into the clinical field just to get more EKGs. The goal for you in this class is to get 10 EKG strips run. So we want you to get started on that from perhaps week 2. To start putting on those leads, start getting those strips, because NHA, the national exam body that you'll be testing for after the class is finished, requires that you have 10 strips. So we will try to get you to do those 10 strips while you're here at the school. Failing that, you may have to go out into a clinical site to get some sticks. I keep saying sticks, I apologize, to get your strips done for the EKG class. In week 7 of the EKG class, that's the final week, you will have testing. You will have schools testing. You will have a final exam for your EKG class. We have some study materials in week 7, and you will do your school's written EKG class. You will do that here. Your final EKG exam, you will do that here at the school. Also in week 7, we have a crosswalk for the book to line you up with the NHA's exam. The crosswalk is materials where you will find materials for the exam in your textbook. So again, the crosswalk, NHA's crosswalk, is to help you locate the areas. I should say NHA is actually the class book, the textbook has a crosswalk. It helps you to know where the content for the test is in your book. Hope that makes sense now. If not, we can always discuss it when you are in the classroom. But you will have the crosswalk in your binder. And then in the 7th week, we will also have other study materials, a study guide, and we will also do a review. After your class is finished, we will do a review for you before the national exam. We will set the national exam date. You have to apply by a certain time, and then we will give you a review prior to the exam. Hopefully that will help you to prepare better for your exam. Okay, so we will give you lots of preparation after the class is finished for the national exam. So that's pretty much an outline of the class and how the class will go. In your online class, you will also be given access to the school's catalog or handbook. That's where you will find the school's catalog. You'll find it in the online class. It's the very first item in the online class. You will also find an enrollment agreement. You will have signed your enrollment agreement hopefully before this class starts. Failing that, at that time, you will sign your enrollment agreement. Your enrollment agreement helps us to see that you have applied to the class. You're going to accept the policies and procedures. You will accept your syllabus. You will accept the payment options. You will make your payments. You will tell us on the enrollment agreement when your payments will be made, and we expect that you make your payments accordingly to your enrollment agreement. We expect the payments to be completed independently. We do not want to have to call you for payments, getting on the phone and all that. Payments are due on Mondays, and you may make your payments online. We try not to take cash. We do not want to have cash at the school. So we ask you to go ahead and make your payments using one of the gateways that are set up in the online class or on the school's website. If you do have to bring a money order, you'll bring a money order, but we ask that you do not bring cash. There is a refund policy in the online class. If you do not want to, if you want to withdraw, if you do not want to continue the class, you are able to withdraw at any time. And of course, the refund policy will be in effect, if at all applicable. So there is a refund policy. It's posted in your online class, and we recommend that you read your online policy, your refund policy that's stated in the class. If you want to have a refund, if you want to withdraw from the class, you have to send us an email to our school's email explaining yourself and the fact that you want to withdraw. And if you want your refund, if you are entitled to a refund, that policy will apply. There is also a grievance policy, a grievance process policy in place. If you have a grievance to be made, you are welcome to speak first with your teacher. If not, that's not helpful, then we ask that you bring your grievance to the school's administrator, which happens to be Miss Angela, that's me, and let us know what's going on to try to fix whatever is making you feel uncomfortable. There's also a syllabus posted in your class. In your EKG class, there's a syllabus posted, and you will follow your syllabus, and at some point before class starts, you will sign your syllabus if you are in agreement. You will keep your syllabus and you will give documentation over to us that you have received your syllabus and you have received the school's catalog. That's it for part 1. Return for part 2.